like this is something I've been trying to change. Currently 1:20 right now. I'm beginning to feel a bit tired, which is good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sharon Aura, and today I am back with another video. As y'all can see, my voice is low because this is nighttime. This is the typical night of my life. I do not live alone. I do have a roommate, so I'm trying to keep it low so I do not disturb anyone or kind of wake anybody up. But basically, before we get into it, I'm gonna take you guys through my night routine. But it's basically, I don't know if y'all could see, it's basically 11:36 p.m. and I feel like this is something I've been trying to change. While this is very late for some people, and this is basically the time where everybody goes to bed, for me this is super early. Now, before you get judgmental, I feel like in the past, like I've probably told my friends, sometimes I end up sleeping by 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and when I move to LA, obviously the time changes, so sometimes it's that bad that I sleep by 5 a.m. It's not like I don't want to sleep, but it's just I can't sleep. And I'm going to give you guys more details about this as we get into this video. Right here, I have my questions already opened up. I need to do 4 blocks of this, and each block is 10. I have my milk. I don't joke with this. I really love milk, and you know, I don't joke with my protein. I just love milk. Don't mind me. This is my water. It's really little, trying to get more into drinking water. And this here is a light, a little insight into the light. I do not have the best sleep hygiene, and I've been trying to fix that. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of updates because I feel like last week was really good. I had my period and, you know, pain, cramps, so it literally just set me off, and I started taking naps in the morning when I was cramping, so it's hard for me to sleep again in the night, which is why I'm still up by this time. But this light really helps me because even in the day when I do feel sleepy and I feel like I need to get work done, it basically shines into my face. That way it's like, there's something called, I've forgotten the word for it, but it's kind of like simulating the sunlight. I know when you're in sun, it's kind of like you're awake, so it gives me this I don't know the word to use, but it kind of gives the effect of the sun is on me, so it's harder for me to actually fall asleep when I'm on this table and I'm doing work. So this was really a good pick. I think I may include the link to my Amazon whatever in my description if you want to get it, or if you struggle with sleeping also and you want to get that. But I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my lab stuff for, because it's very important and I need to get that ticked off my list. So it's currently 1:18 and I'm actually done with my block of questions. I want to quickly have a shower, get ready for bed, and probably just grab a quick snack. Just a quick snack. So I'm basically done for the night and I'm about to call it a wrap. It is 2:26 a.m. I have started feeling a bit tired, so I actually was like, this is a good sign. I'm not even gonna stretch it. I stopped cooking because I was gonna make something to quickly snack on, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just make a shake or a smoothie. So I did make a shake. I'm glad for this portable blender. It really comes in clutch. Yes, I'm gonna be having that, but if you're watching this video, I feel like there's something I want to address. Every single time I have a conversation with someone and I'm like, oh, maybe I sleep by like, which is good. This is good because like I've been trying to fix it, and last week I think I slept for 4 consecutive days by 11 p.m. and I was able to get up by 6 a.m. without my alarm. And sadly my period decided to come and just sent my whole schedule to wreck. But by the time, if I do post this video, I would have been on a stretch of almost correcting my sleep habits, and I feel like I want to talk more about this. Every single time I've had a conversation with someone, or I've basically been like, oh, I sleep by like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. and you're like, oh Sharon, that's super late, like you should probably sleep early and something like that. And I feel it's easy to say, but for someone like me, I've basically been having, I feel like I've had a bad sleep hygiene since high school. Honestly, I look back at it now and I'm like, Sharon, why the hell were you sleeping for 3 hours some nights or like 4 hours some nights? So if you're watching this video and you're currently in high school, there's one advice I would love to give you. Never ever sacrifice your sleep hours. Like it's not worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it. You're gonna find time in the day to probably study or something. I feel like back in high school I was very overzealous. I would sleep by like 2 a.m. and I'll be the last to sleep because I went to boarding school. I'll be the last to sleep in the dorm and I'll basically be the first to wake up. And I think now I'm like, that did not even make sense. And back then there were episodes where I remember there was a time I'm not proud of saying this, but there was a time where I basically just fell asleep, like just because of my body was tired. Slang that we were taught: burn the midnight oil or burn the midnight candle. Do not burn it. If you're burning it currently, unburn it, because it is not worth it. Sleep is very important. When your body is lacking sleep and you're trying to stretch it, at a point in time it's gonna take it without even you, like even if you do not want, it's gonna take it. So there are times where I basically just slept. Like I would basically be in the middle of something and I just passed out just because of I was running on 3 hours of sleep consecutively. And I sit back now and I think about it. I was like, Sharon, why the hell, or why were you doing that to yourself? Like it wasn't necessary at all. And just because of I've maintained, like I started doing that at the age of 11, around 11, and currently now I'm 23. So basically I've been having this up and down sleep habits for almost 10 years, basically almost a decade. So like whenever I have conversation with people and they're like, oh, you should probably just sleep early and things like that, I'm like, it's kind of hard to correct a habit that you formed or has been with you for over 10 years. However, it's not impossible. And I feel like last week I was able to sleep straight up 4 consecutive days. I slept by 11 p.m. Woke up by 6 a.m. without my alarm because I just realized I really do need to start sleeping, and I started taking some active steps towards correcting that. So by the time this video is out, I probably deep down into correcting my sleep cycle. However, if you're in high school, you stumbled across this video, like I said, there's one thing you could take away from this video: do not do it. Like it's not worth it at all. Crazy thing now, I feel like I tried to even cheat the system. So in the sense of I would go to bed by like 4 a.m. and I'll still be like, you know what, I could have my 6 or 7 hours of sleep. So when I go to bed by 4 a.m. I'll try to wake up by like 11 a.m. But guess what? It's basically something called delayed phase of sleep or delayed sleep onset. So even if you're sleeping by 4 a.m. and you're trying to get that 6 hours of sleep, you're still gonna wake up in the morning feeling a bit drowsy or tired compared to if you actually slept like within the frame of like maybe 11 to 1 or like 11 to 12. So don't try to cheat the circadian rhythm. Watching this, I'm emphasizing high school because I feel like that is the age where a whole lot of habits are formed, and it's just good. Start it right from young so you don't end up being like me, It's basically 2:34 a.m. and I'm trying to go to bed. But I'm gonna stop yapping now so I don't prolong and end up sleeping by 4 a.m. Maybe I'm gonna make a whole video just talking about sleep and what I've learned, because by the time I post this video, like I said, I should have been on a good way to correcting that habit. Stayed up to this end and you probably liked the vlog or you learned something from it. Don't forget to, give this video a thumbs up. Share this to your friend that is burning that midnight candle. Let them unburn it, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.